morning. Our lesson today is about an important rule in grammar, which is the present simple tense. To talk about any tense, we have 5 points to discuss: the formation, the usage, keywords, questions, and the passive. So let's start the first point we have today, the formation. We have 2 different types of subjects. The singular subject, which is he, she, it, or any singular noun. In this case, we add s or es or ies to the end of the verb. For example, he watches TV every day. So we have the verb watch and we add es to the end of the verb because we have singular subject he. Another type, we have the plural subject I, we, they, you, plus verb in the infinitive form without adding s or es or ies to the verb. For example, they watch TV every day. So we have the verb watch and we didn't add s or es or ies to the verb because we have a plural subject they. The formation. Most verbs end with s. Cook, cooks. Verbs ending in ss, ch, sh, o, x, we can add es to the verb. For example, she teaches English. What about verbs with y? We have try and play. So what is the difference between try and play? Try, y is preceded by r, and this is a consonant letter. So we can change y into I and add es to the end of the verb. Try, tries. But play, y is preceded by a vowel letter which is a, and we can't change y into I, only we can add s. The usage. We have some examples. They live in England. So we can talk about a permanent situation, not temporary one, not something which is happening now, and we can use the present simple tense in this case, a permanent situation. I wake up at 5 and go to bed at 10. So we can talk about routine, something which is happening every day, usually. So we can use the present simple tense in this case. The sun rises in the east. We can talk about facts. When we talk about facts, we use the present simple tense. There are other uses. The train leaves at 7 p.m. So we can use the present simple tense in timetables. She always goes to school by bike. We can also use the present simple tense in frequency. What about the keywords? We have 2 different kinds of keywords: adverbs of frequency and adverbs of time. Adverbs of frequency like never, 0%, rarely from 10 to 20%, sometimes 50%, often 75%, always 100%. Adverbs of time: every, each, once, twice, 3 times, daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. We have 2 examples. He usually goes to work early. She is always proud of her father. You can notice that usually comes before the main verb goes, and always comes after the helping verb is. Questions. How to make a question? We have 2 ways to make a question. The first one, we can use the helping verb at the beginning of the sentence. And the next one, we can use WH word at the beginning of the sentence. So let's start with our first way. For example, they speak English. we can say, do they speak English? And we can answer this question, yes, they do, or no, they don't. Yes, they do in affirmative, and no, they don't in the negative form. She likes fruit. So we can ask the question with the helping verb, does she like fruit? The answer is yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. So we can get does at the beginning of the sentence, plus subject, she, plus main verb without s or es or ies, and complete the question mark. Yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. What about the other way? He plays football every week. So we can ask about every week, and this is a time. And we ask about the time, we can use when. So we can get when at the beginning of the sentence, followed by does he play without s or es, and complete the question mark. They sometimes go to the club on Saturday. So we have on Saturday, and we ask about on Saturday, and we use when plus the guiding verb or helping verb do plus subject they sometimes go to the club and question mark. What about the passive form from the present simple tense? There is a rule in this case. We have the object at the beginning of the sentence plus am or s or are plus past participle. For example, people speak English all over the world. So we have people is a subject, speak is a verb, English is the object. So we can start the sentence with the object. English is singular, so we can put is after English, and we can get the past participle from speak is spoken. So we can say English is spoken all over the world. We have some verbs in the present simple tense. We can't use them in the continuous. For example, believe, know, remember, recognize, hate, like, doubt, feel, understand, love, see, realize, want, wish, imagine, prefer. Another point to discuss today is the difference between the present simple and the present continuous tense. For example, I work as a teacher, so we can talk about general permanent situation. But if I say I'm working, I can't talk about something which is happening now. It's temporary, not permanent. Also, we have common mistakes in this tense. Number one, in the tense, I'm living in Japan. So we can say I'm living in Japan because I talk about a permanent situation. I live in Japan. This is the true sentence. Common mistakes in verb, we likes to eat fish. This is wrong. So the right sentence, we like to eat fish. In the form, does you play tennis? This is wrong. The correct sentence is, do you play tennis? In spelling, she studies hard, and we can't say this. We can't say she studies hard. We can change Y into I and add ES. The last point we have today, the homework. For the next time, correct the mistake in the following. Why does you learn English? He doesn't usually eat meat. We study French in our country. In summary, we have taken today the present simple and talked about its formation, usage, how to make questions, keywords, and the passive form in it. This will be all for today. See you next time. Goodbye.